The indigenous of the Melanesian occupied the New Guinea island until in Halmahera Island and Nauru Island, then after Christmas born in the 4th century. Chinese was the first settler who occupied West Papua in 4th century, then followed by Islamic from Baghdad, Rakan year 846, 8th century after Christ. The last settler is from Holland and British, including Indonesia since 18th century until 19th century. Although Indonesia claimed that Majapahit kingdom from Java, who established on 12th century, has been occupy West Papua, but nothing of the trail from Majapahit that can we find in West Papua, except the trail of Chinese, Arabic, Netherlands and British. The Malay language in West Papua came from Sultanate of Tidore and Sultanate of Bacan. Also came from the Indonesian peoples, who was brought by Dutch. Then finally Papuan peoples can spoke Malay after Indonesia occupied, then pushed all Papuans to stop speaking local tribes' language. The Sultanate of Tidore and Halmahera Island claims that West Papua is their territory, where it was called Uli Siwa, where it was include Seram Island, Baru Island, South Halmahera Island and Nauru Island. Tidore just claimed, but nothing government office operate in West New Guinea. Except Sultanate of Bacan, who appoint some local Papuan in Raja Ampat Islands on the island of Waigeo, Batanta, Salawati and Misal. They called Papa Uwah or in Arabic i.e. Papua or Babu, slaver, because Sultanate of Tidore came to West New Guinea only for kidnap the children for made them as slaver or Papua. In year 1526 to 1527, the Portuguese Jorge de Menezes was the first European to set foot in Biak Island, thus gave name the island Ilhas dos Papuas, or the island of Papua. Subsequently in 1528 Hernán Cortés, he is the Spanish conqueror in Mexico, sent Alvaro de Saavedra Serran to release a post of Spanish defense in Tidore. He stopped and lived in the Sambar village, Biak Island, for a month, and he gave the name of the Spanish-language Isla de Oro, or the Island of Gold, due to see a lot of gold in the northern coastal of West Papua Island. Then in 1537 Hernán Cortés sent Hernán Grijalva to look for the Gold Island. Finally their shipwrecked in Pamanzas and was attacked in the Bay of Sirari by the indigenous peoples of Papua. They was captured, thus enslaved by the indigenous people of Papua. This case redeemed more than a year by the Portuguese governor Internate. The arrival of Europeans next, on the 24th of June 1545. Namely San Juan, who was ordered by Inigo Ortiz de Retz. He was a captain of Spain who based in Mexico to sail the coast of north to plant the flag of Spain in the estuary of the river of Mamberamo and declared it was the area of the Spain Kingdom rule. Thus gave name Nueva Guinea or New Guinea, because the indigenous population were similar to native population of Guinea in the continent of Africa. Finally, this island began to put in the world in 1569, so that in 1581 Miguel Rojo de Brito visited the islands of Raja Ampat, Bay of Bintuni, and North Seram to find that gold. The mapping of Gold Island became the forerunner of conquest of European nations in Indonesia. Finally, in the year 1605 the Dutch East India Company, VOC, sent expeditions to the island of Maluku and Papua. In 1623, Jan Cartens sail along the northwest coast and find a high mountain that covered with snow, then report but was ridiculed and not distrusted by the peoples of Europe. Nobody does believe that there could be snow around the equator line 4 degrees south latitude. In 1660 an agreement between the Dutch East Indies Company, VOC and Sultanate of Tidore, where VOC recognized the sovereignty of the Sultanate to the islands of Papua in general, but in relation internal allies banned all European nations into these areas except the Netherlands. In 1678 Captain Johannes Keats using 3 ships sailed into the Gulf of Arguinionen to visit it and planted the flag of Vox in Fatigar and Kilbeti. On March 17, 1824 the Netherlands Germany and the United Kingdom met in London and produced the London Agreement to divide the Netherlands on Sumatra, Java, Moluccas, Sulawesi and parts of Western New Guinea, while British control of Malaya and Singapore as well as the northern part of Borneo. Finally, on August 24, 1828, Netherlands proclaimed that region of the western part of New Guinea and named Nederland New Guinea. This announcement was marked with the establishment of post and Fort du Bus in Kaimana at Triton Bay. Named du Bus named after the Governor-General of the VOC in Batavia named LPJ. Burggraaf du Bus de Gissenhuis. Thus, the Dutch Reformed Church, in Dutch, Nederlandse Hervormd Kerk or NHK, in Netherlands sent to Germany missionaries Karl Wilhelm Otto and Johann G. Geisler went into Mansinum Island in Dorari Bay on February 5, 1855. Then in 1898, the Dutch Parliament authorized budget of 115,000 gulden to establish the district of Nederland New Guinea under province of Moluccos.